So, hello, I am Mandy Baker, the Chief Happiness Officer, which is a title I'm extremely proud of. I'm 53 years old and I'm at the stage in my life where you know you have just hit exactly the right mark and where you're supposed to be. So to give you a little bit about my background, for the last 20 years I've worked in the family business with my husband, which is Baker Labels. We print self-adhesive labels. It was started by his father 48 years ago, so a very established business. We moved to Brentwood in Essex 10 years ago to a 30,000 square foot factory. We have now 100 staff. When I started with my husband, we had 20 staff. It was a very different scenario, and we've seen that growth over the last 20 odd years, and not only growth in people, growth to a new factory, but also growth in our profits every single year. And in the last 10 years, really remarkable growth, which is down to lots of things, which is what I'll tell you about in a little while. But that has been a really exciting part of my working life, and obviously nice to have the flexibility around family as well, which we all know is really important as women, that we want to have all of those things in our life, challenging work, but also family life. So, you know, if that is what you want, and being able to fit all those things around each other is great. So helping with every aspect of the business, I've had to learn everything from accounts, finance, HR, just the whole general thing. There's not much I don't know about running a business like this. And as the years went on, I realised that my absolute passion, as much as I respect labels, my passion is for people. Love business as well, just hearing about everybody's type of business, but people is my passion. So I retrained 8 years ago as a performance coach and NLP practitioner, because I needed more skills to help with the problems that the people in our business were facing, and I wanted to be able to help them, because my absolute belief has always been that if you have happy people within your business, then they will work much better for you. They'll be more productive, they'll be more efficient, and they will be more happy in themselves. And we spend at least 8 hours a day of our lives working, so why not be happy during that time? So that was where I was coming from. So I requalified as a coach in NLP. That gave me that just ignited my passion and my desire for more knowledge about the human brain, human behaviour, habit forming, all the psychology behind what we do and how we feel, and how to reach our full potential, which has given me an absolute love of well-being within the workplace. So having done that with my husband last year, we decided during lockdown to separate after 27 years of marriage. And so my challenge has been, where do I go from here? Because working still together is not something that we need to carry on doing. We still get on really well. My 2 sons, who are 24 and 26, still work within the business. So it's a family thing. It is a real family thing, but it was time for me to do something new. So I have just set up my workplace wellbeing consultancy. So I want to take what I have learned and the skills that I have out into the world and help other businesses and organisations do what we've done within Bakers, which is produce a really amazing atmosphere and working environment for our staff. We've won 2 Employer of the Year awards for Brentwood and for Essex, and we've also won Best Business of the Year in Brentwood as well in 2020 or 19, can't remember, one or the other, which we were very proud of, and I'm particularly proud of the Employer of the Year awards. So I want to go out there now into the world and spread the word of wellbeing. Obviously, this is a fantastic time to be doing this. Now, when I say wellbeing, I come from a very proactive, resilient building, positive place. Rather than focusing on mental health and when things go wrong, I want to build organisations to be strong and to be thriving, to be productive, to be efficient, so that their people have a less stressful day because they're just enjoying what they do rather than struggling with all the general day-to-day stuff. Have there been obstacles because I'm a woman? I don't think so, because I was, at the top, so that helped. And I've never really looked at being a woman as an obstacle, which I'm sure most of you don't either. You know, we have special skills. We know as women we have special superpowers. And I've always thought, focus on them, focus on what we have got, focus on the different things we've got to offer. But actually, as I've got older, I have realised that there is a massive divide. Men can walk into a job and people instantly like respect their history and everything that they've done. Whereas it's the women that really get the job done, and we don't sell ourselves enough. So I think it's us that need to have the mindset change to push the female thing through more and more to get more equality within the workplace. But I do believe that we should be able to have the balance as well. You know, some of us want families, some of us want that flexibility that you don't feel just guilty when you're at home with your family and you feel guilty at work because you're not fulfilling that either. And well-being is a massive subject for women as well, and that's another point that I really want to push through passionately, because the better we make our working lives, the easier it will be for women. And the kind of stuff I'm talking about is really looking for bespoke solutions, really looking for solutions for individual employees. We know because of COVID how flexible workplaces can be now. So this is a brilliant time to be looking at how we all work together and what works better for people, because actually the more working from home and remote working actually probably does women a massive favour as well. So that's an exciting thing that's coming up. I think menopause is going to be a huge subject over the next few years, and recognising it and understanding, like, let's not lose women of menopausal age who are full of talents and skills. Let's not lose them because of menopause, or let's understand what is happening and what happens during that period of our life to make the most of it, because it's extremely expensive for businesses to lose skilled members like that due to things that could have been helped or assisted. And how do we assist women who are going through that phase within the workplace? So that's another massive subject that's exciting for the future. So my future ambitions as an ambitious Essex woman is that I would really like to have my own venue that is a business hub stroke wellbeing hub, business and wellbeing all together, a place where creativity meets business, where you can have that amazing, you know, motivational, inspirational space where magic happens and people come away with brilliant business ideas. It's a place where people who will not feel isolated, creative business minds coming together. So I want that as a hub. I'm not going to tell you the whole idea because I probably haven't, you know, totally worked it out myself. And it might depend on a building, or it might depend on investors that come on board with me. But that is my ultimate goal, is to have my own business wellbeing venue hub type place where magic will happen. My whole business model is kind of aimed on Mary Poppins. So I swoop in when you need me and I will leave you when you don't, because I will make you strong enough as an organisation to help yourselves. It's not that you need me forever, but if you or anyone knows anyone who needs their own chief happiness officer, then get them in touch with me. I've got an amazing website as well. But anyway, let's get back to ambitious women in Essex. I think, you know, the older I've got, the more business women I've met and had time to spend. I'm in a couple of masterminds that I absolutely love. I find them so inspirational, motivational, and I find women support each other so well in business. I love the conversations that flip between personal and business, just like that. And we motivate each other and come up with amazing ideas and help us go forth in the business world and be the best we can be. I think lots are changing for women over the next few years, and I think it will be a good thing for all of us. I think helping women to become financially independent is a massive thing as well, and we all need to push forward in that. But we as women need to support each other, not knock each other. You know, we're pro-choice, pro everything. Whatever anybody wants to do is their thing, and we will support each other in that. And I think as I've got older, I've found the friendship and support of women, particularly women in business, to be a huge, massive factor in my life, and one that I get massive benefit from on a daily basis. So I would love to be part of Ambitious Women in Essex. I am a strong advocate Collaboration is one of my biggest values in life. I think we're much more powerful as a group. I love Essex. I want to take over Essex on the wellbeing front and make this a happy, wonderful place. And do not get me wrong, this happiness thing is not, fluffy by any means. It is extremely serious, and it's about us as businesses striving to be our best so that our people reach their potential, and then the business reaches their potential as well. So I've got massive faith in the group. I love Essex. I'm a team player. I've mainly been involved with Brentwood as far as business is concerned. So I know a lot about Brentwood Borough Council, and they do masses for business, which is great. And I'd love to get more involved in everything to do with business, particularly ambitious women in Essex. So that is me, Mandy Baker, the Chief Happiness Officer, and I hope to meet more of you soon.